Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. This afternoon, we're reacting to France versus Morocco, FIFA World Cup 2026 quarterfinals, the first quarterfinal of the tournament. The first of four. We have one tomorrow, one today, one tomorrow, two on Saturday, and then we are off World Cup-wise till Tuesday. We have 2 days off when it comes to World Cup football. The semifinals start on Tuesday, but we have stuff to do that isn't that while we're waiting on this channel. So, and yeah, I added the mini score bug to the stream. That's what we'll do for the rest of the tournament. How about that? Since nobody has to ask, there we go. For the rest of the tournament, we'll throw the score bug up there. How about that? But here we go. Teams are shaking hands. We're ready to go. Starting 11s for today. For France, in goal, Mike Maignan. The back four, Jules Koundé, Dayot Upamecano, William Saliba, Luca Digne. The center defensive mids, Kouadio Kone and Adrien Rabiot. The right wing, Ousmane Dembele. Center attacking mid, Michael Olise. Left wing, Desiree Doué. And striker, Kylian Mbappe. For Morocco, in goal, Yassine Bono. The back four of Anas Salah Adin, Noussair Masraoui, Issa Diop, Achraf Hakimi. The center defensive mids of Ayoub Bouadi and Neil El-Anawi. For their front, left wing, Bilal El-Kanous. Center attacking mid, Azzedine Ounah. Right wing, Chemsdine Talbi and Brahim Diaz up top. No Sabari today and no Rahimi until late. Yep, I agree. I picked Morocco to win, but I also want them to win. I probably picked biasly, let's not lie. But if I'm right, I will be insufferable. How we doing, Sam? I mean, we need them to, or this becomes the Euro 2026 featuring Argentina. Team al-Maghrib. I mean, my prediction score for France versus Morocco, 5-2. I hope you're wrong. Facundo Teo, an all-Argentinian refereeing crew. Either this screws France or helps France. I'm not sure which. One of these teams got eliminated. Hernan Mastrangelo, the VAR referee. Speed can't even pick a team wearing both kits. Well, one, I don't have a France jersey. I just have that navy blue polo. Second of all, well, I don't hate France, but I'd rather an underdog win, and I like Morocco, so there you go. Maignan, Digne, Saliba, Upamecano, Koundé, Rabiot, Manu Kone, Kouadio Kone, Desiree Doué, Michael Olise, Ousmane Dembele, Kylian Mbappe. Yeah. I know you said speed. I'm just saying I can pick a jersey because I've looked up Erling Haaland on Google because I've had to find his pictures to put on the thumbnails for Man City games I've done and also Norway game, that first Norway game. Bono, Salah Adin, Masraoui, Issa Diop, Achraf Hakimi, Neil El-Anawi, Ayoub Bouadi, Bilal El-Kanous, Azzedine Ounah, Brahim Diaz, and Chemsdine Talbi. Like, how do you think I make my thumbnails? I haven't bought a giant library of pictures of players to make my thumbnails. I just find one off of damn Google, and then there you go. Of them wearing the jersey of the game they're playing. Like, if it's Toronto. If it's Canada, it's, you know what I mean. Man City. So, yeah, I have. You're a Park fan, so Morocco all the way. Okay. Oh, because Mbappe. Well, Brahim gets Real Madrid too, so I mean, you really can't win. Either way. Unless I'm forgetting some. I mean, I don't think any of these guys play for Barca. We're about to get going. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Let's get this one going. Morocco v. France. Winner goes to the semifinals. The loser goes home. The team who makes the semis will be able to play for a medal. Whether that be bronze or gold, we don't know. What we do know is that the winner of this game will have a chance to play for a medal at the end of this World Cup next weekend. We just don't know who. And we're off. And Morocco does the PSG style kickoff. I mean, I guess if you're playing France, that makes sense to just go ahead and do that. But either way, our first World Cup quarterfinal. We have one tomorrow as well. We'll review this game once it's over. Of course, no worries about how long it takes me. If it does take me a while, because there's only one game today, just like tomorrow. Saturday's our last World Cup doubleheader, as in both games are World Cup games. Of course, on Tuesday, Tuesday, we have a doubleheader of streams. That is one World Cup game and the MLB All-Star game. So if you like baseball, why don't you show up on Monday and Tuesday for the MLB Home Run Derby live stream? That Vancouver tie is way over. Like, the Vancouver Whitecaps Calgary tie is way over. I kind of expected that to happen. So on Monday, we're going to do the MLB Home Run Derby because it's MLB All-Star Week and I like baseball. And I got to do something. So we're doing that. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do it. It's like the 3-point contest, but for baseball. You know? It's kind of like that. If you're a basketball fan and not a baseball fan, the Home Run Derby is basically baseball's 3-point contest, basically. And then you have the All-Star game the next day. But I like baseball, so either way. Then, of course, we have the first World Cup semifinal on Tuesday, where the winner of this will play the winner of Spain-Belgium. We'll be live for that and reviewing that. And then later that night, we have the MLB All-Star game. Live in RSR as well, because we did it last year, at least a live stream. And you know what? I'm like, why not? Let's do it again. Even if the Jays don't do as good this year, you know? Which it looks like they're not. How we doing, McChronicle? How we doing? Just getting this game going, 0-0. So, there is a doubleheader on Tuesday. It's not World Cup game doubleheader. It's a World Cup game and the MLB All-Star game. But it's not really a World Cup doubleheader because it's, you know what I mean. Our last World Cup doubleheader is Saturday because there's 2 World Cup games on Saturday. Every day that's left in the World Cup is 1 game per day of the World Cup. Even if there are some days and I'm live for something else that same day. Like Tuesday being the MLB All-Star game and like the Sunday of the World Cup final being the F1 Grand Prix in the morning. So, as well. So, I don't look at it as that a World Cup doubleheader. I just look at that as a daily doubleheader. There's a difference. There's a difference. I guess it's not that different. Who cares? 0-0. France playing with the ball. Let's see where this game goes. But, of course, today's a single header. Friday's a single header. Sunday we have Can Champ, which is only 1 game. Only 1 game in the Canadian Championship. Being Forge's second leg. Playing forward is France. Of course, Montreal leads Vancouver FC, the CPL side, 2-1 after their game last night. Shot wide by Mbappe. Oh, okay, maybe my 1-1 and going to penalties isn't going to happen. Trust me, I know it's fine. It'll be back. Just, okay. You see that door right there? That's a laundry room. I'm not trying to let anybody be on camera or put anybody on camera that doesn't want to be up there for like 3 seconds. So I knew what I was doing, okay? We are doing laundry right now. Or the end of it, so 0-0. AKA my jerseys have to be finished. But either way. So. And sometimes it's happened, but if I can get it, I can. Either way. You still heard my voice. That's the problem. I didn't mute myself. Either way, you still heard my voice. That's all that matters. I do things for a reason. Playing forward, I do things for a reason. 5 minutes in. Yassine Bono has 6 World Cup clean sheets. 4 last time and 2 this year. 4 and 22, 2 and 26. Pretty good. Playing forward. So there's a method to my madness, is all I'm saying. But back to the point. Where was that? Can Champ Sunday, just forward game. Can Champ game on Sunday is just the forward second leg. No Montreal versus Vancouver Langley game on Sunday because Montreal's got that wrapped up. Let me be real. They're not going to have an upset there. And France is not winning this 7-0. They may win this 2-3-4, but 7? No, that's impossible. Morocco's not going to get that bodied. I don't even care about it, really. Yeah, but I don't think they're airing it. I think it's behind closed doors. They're not even going to put it on their YouTube channel. But even then, I've never done a preseason. I think I've only done like one preseason friendly RSR, and that's it. So technically, process still applies. It's a preseason friendly. It's a summer warm-up, summer camp friendly. I don't care. I mean, if I could watch it, sure, but I'm not even covering it. Besides, I think this is enough. I think we should just focus on the World Cup. And I think if this goes to extra time, I wouldn't have enough time to make an RSR for this game anyway and do the TFC game. So, and I always looked at this quarterfinal that one could be going to extra time, especially after the knockout stage came in, which is, I think, when they announced the friendly. So, or at least when it looked more obvious, Morocco could have played this quarterfinal. France is pressing high. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, no, I don't complain about that. No, they should have it. I'm glad they're having the friendly, at least for the fact that it keeps our players who didn't make the World Cup fresh, who got eliminated early, fresh, and we'll see if Oso and Larea get any minutes. But other than that, it's like a preseason friendly. Even if I could watch it, I mean, shit. You know me, I mean, I think I've made one preseason RSR, and I think that was all the way back in 2020 before COVID was even a thing. I think that was when they did the LA Galaxy game, where I think didn't Josie get the red card in that game, and didn't Katai? Well, it was definitely interesting. That game was definitely interesting. France won 2-0 in World Cup 2022. Yes. Yes. Yes, they did. But France is definitely pressing very high here. But yeah, I think there's been only one preseason friendly I've done a review for. Because TFC barely airs them anyway. You know? Like, I mean, I've watched preseason friendlies more than that. Like, there have been preseason friendlies that I've watched on my own. More than just that LA Galaxy 2020 preseason friendly. But, covered it? No. Live for it? I don't think I've ever done that. So. But they don't like streaming them for some reason. Like, there are teams in MLS that'll stream their friendlies. Toronto's one of them that if it's not on Apple TV, which they've only had happen once, or if it's not streamed by another team, it won't be streamed. And I hate that. Like, no. And you could say, well, what about the trialists? Okay, who gives a shit? It's mostly a single camera on YouTube from what I've seen when we do stream them. Yeah. Yeah, that just, nah, I don't even think I could do that. Like, that's like so low rent anyway. Like, I understand it, but it's so low rent anyway. I mean, it gives me motion sickness. Well, it doesn't, but it could. 10 minutes in. I don't think I could totally do what I do for most games with one camera. You know, so. Trust me, I would love for Toronto's friendlies to actually be aired, and if it was up to me, they would be. Youngest player on the Morocco roster is Bouhaddi. He's 18 years old in his first FIFA World Cup. And let me tell you, he's pretty damn good. He's a damn good player. Like, when it comes to young players at the World Cup, young new stars, Bouhaddi, well, he ain't Monzambi, but to me, the two best young stars of this World Cup so far are Bouhaddi or Monzambi and Bouhaddi. In my opinion, they've had a really amazing tournament, both those players. Playing forward, El Canouse crosses it. That was a stupid idea. And he's pressed off of it anyway by France. Horrible cross. Fail. Fail. That was a fail. Huh. Playing forward. Here comes Morocco. Can they find some here? Good run. Against the run of play. Here's Morocco. Still. Gets pushed down. No free kick. These referees suck, man. That may have been a foul. I think it was. I know these referees don't like calling shit, but come on now. Some of these piss me off, man. What was that? How is that not a foul? Top of the box. Good push away, but it's not far enough. Run to the ball, Bilal. Run to the ball, Bilal. What are you doing? You were right there. Get the ball. They're pressing you to no end, and you're not going to get the ball. Luca Digne didn't have to start run. Header. Luca Digne didn't even have to start running for that ball. What are you doing? 13th minute, 0-0. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's funny. The French refs had the Argentina game. You saw that went down. But I was not sure when I saw it being all, and that's a free kick. Okay, no, these guys want France to win. No, these guys want France to win. So, no, these refs didn't get put in to fuck France. They were there to help France. Really, but that's a free kick. Brahim gets freaking bowled over, and that's not a free kick with a kick to the leg. But that is, yeah, no, they want, nope, these refs are here to help France, not fuck them. I think there's your answer right there. There's your answer right there. Why else would you put an all-Argentina ref crew in? Because they want an Argentina-France final. Well, I think I guess they want the ratings of the rematch. But if you want Messi to win, why would you want an Argentina-France final? Have you seen how Argentina's been playing? They've been playing like shit. I think Infantino could be like, well, but what about, I know we could get the rematch. Oh, shit, Bono almost got pressed. He almost had a howler there. Oh, my God. Like, France is going to, I'm going to be honest. if Argentina makes the final, if they beat Switzerland and Norway, which will probably be challenges for them, like everything else, because, I mean, those two teams are way better than Egypt and Cabo Verde, they're going to get murdered by France. Like, the rematch is not going to be anywhere near what 2022 was at all. It's not. Like, let's be real. Like, maybe you want the ratings of a rematch, but it's going to go over like a damn squib. Like, people turned off by the 20th minute because freaking Argentina is going to be 3-0 down. But they've came back throughout the whole tournament. Yeah, but this France team's better than that, okay? They're better than that. Yeah, just to get Argentina slaughtered. I thought he wanted Messi to win more than he wanted ratings. He's unknowingly about to get Argentina slaughtered if he's trying to make this a thing. Now, I'm not saying Argentina would beat Morocco either, or Spain for that matter right now, but at least they wouldn't be slaughtered. At least Hakimi's free kick goes over the bar. At least Argentina wouldn't be slaughtered by Spain or Morocco like they would beat France. You want a rematch just for people to turn off 30 minutes in because freaking Argentina's getting murdered? Be my guest. But hey, at least you had the high viewer mark for at least 30 minutes of the game. Be my guest. They're going to get murdered. Oh my God, I want the meteor. Oh my God, I wish a meteor would hit the Dreadlands. Don't do that to me. Hey, the Jets won't ever be able to play again, and the Giants won't ever be able to play again, and the meteor hits the World Cup final. That sounds fine to me. That sounds like a win-win-win-win. That sounds like a win-win-win-win to me. Give me the meteor. Yeah. You know what? I gotta say, has Messi finally completed his heel turn? Because honestly, at this point, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Messi is Cody Rhodes. Except Cody Rhodes is not a GOAT. But hear me out here. Messi used to be the biggest face. He acted like he was the face. He still acts like he's the face. And he acts like everybody loves him. But he's got a lot of dirt standing around him, and he does his own dirt as well. He is not a cookie cutter clean baby face. No. He is Homelander, just like Cody Rhodes is. Yeah, Messi Mania was fun, but you know what? At least Cristiano Ronaldo is the tweener he's always been, if not a heel. But at least Cristiano, when you hate him, it's because he's arrogant. He plays the heel. Header over the bar. Messi is Homelander. 0-0. Face of corruption. So I'm throwing bottles at people in the crowd. Wow. No. Messi's not CM Punk. CM Punk is likable. He may be an asshole, but he's likable. CM Punk has never been on the side of corruption and the man. How the hell is Messi Punk? CM Punk has always been his own man. CM Punk has always been the one who calls out the bullshit. How the fuck is Messi CM Punk? No. Messi is the authority. Messi is the man. Messi is the guy that they want. He's the guy they push down people's throats. And I mean, he's pretty good. But he's never been the guy to do it himself and pick himself up by the bootstraps and call out the bullshit. He lives with the bullshit. If you're going to compare him to somebody who ain't Cody Rhodes, you better compare him to Randy Orton or pre-bloodline Roman Reigns. If you're going to compare him to somebody, that's an insult to CM Punk. That's an insult to CM Punk. Let's look at how Messi treated the Cape Verde goalie, even though he knew he was the Cape Verde goalie's idol. Well, it's funny because guess what? Vazinha might sign for Inter Miami, so that's a little bit gray area. 0-0. It's a little bit gray area. And Jack Perry was being a dumb fuck. Jack Perry wanted to put somebody through real glass. He never realized how stupid that was, and he started the fight. He got what he deserved. He got what he deserved, and Punk got fired for it. Well, you know what? It's a good thing. Guess what? Punk's been a WWE he's been a World Heavyweight Champion and a WWE Champion since he came back. Where he should be. Home. Jack Perry is a Punk dumbass. He lives off his daddy's name and being Jungle Boy. I don't even know how he pulled Anna Jay. Fucking fool. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Fool. Cry me a river. Nil, 21st minute. Punk did nothing wrong, but I'm glad Tony Khan's a punk. Because John Cena said that as a heel. I bet John doesn't even believe that, to be honest. And also, Tony Khan's an idiot who wanted the biggest name, and Punk was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll come back to wrestling. I don't even think Punk, I think Punk probably regrets going to AEW at this point with how it turned out. Honestly. As he said, he worked with children. Because those damn EVPs are all fucking idiots. They all are a bunch of children. Yeah, Punk maybe sold out, but he learned his lesson. I'll tell you that right now. But even then, he had to do a lot of work to build back his bridges with WWE. And I don't know if he wanted to wrestle again until he went back to AEW. And then they saw Punk still had a lot of money behind him, and people still wanted to see CM Punk. And it wasn't just people chanting to be assholes and troll the show. And then Punk and Triple H hashed it out, and he's back. I think he had to go to AEW to come back to WWE. So I'm not even going to hold it against him. But he realized how much of a shit show it was. He got a bag from Tony, got fired, and because Tony's a punk, and those EVPs don't know their head from their own ass. And but I think he had to go. But I'll give Punk some grace. I think he had to go to AEW to get back to WWE. I don't think he would have ever came back to WWE if AEW wasn't the stop in between. He had to prove he still had money behind his name, that people wanted to actually see him and they weren't just trolling the show. I think he had to be back into wrestling and realize how much better WWE is, even with their soulless TKO bullshit. I think AEW taught him, you know what, maybe it wasn't so bad over there. Maybe it wasn't so bad over there. Because Vince McMahon might be an asshole and Triple H might be a shitty booker, but you know what? At least they are professional when it comes down to the brass tacks. And there ain't no idiot EVPs running the damn company. I think Punk realized, you know what? WWE was better. Even now, it's still better. I think that's what he realized. I think he wanted to be back into wrestling, but I think he realized, you know what? Yeah, I didn't know what I had till it was gone. That was bad. I'll give him grace. Seth's a jackass. And by the way, they're actually friends. That was kayfabe. Completely kayfabe. I'm sorry to break it to you. That was completely kayfabe. Him and Seth are actually friends. I'm sorry to tell you Santa isn't real, but that was kayfabe. Completely kayfabe. Seth's gripes were completely bullshit. They're actually really France. And that's a penalty for France. Penalty for France. Oh, this game's over. Mazraoui gives up the penalty. Tackles Mbappe and gives up the penalty. Hakimi is down. Well, that's it. That's game. That's game. 25th minute. Well, that's game. Oh, my God. Hakimi got fouled on the back end. What are we talking about? Yeah, that's a penalty there, but stupid challenge. But Hakimi got fouled behind the play, or as they were going the other way. If anything, that should wash it both out. Who are we kidding? Oh, my God. Now Egyptian fans can complain. Mbappe dove, but it was a pen. Yes, but Hakimi got fouled when they got the ball back by Doué. So in theory, this should be taken backwards. This shouldn't even be a penalty. VAR check for a penalty. I mean, the penalty, like in the box, you know they won't though. Hakimi was down. Yeah, but Egypt, you know what? Then maybe I'll understand that Egypt did get fucked. Mbappe's going to take the penalty. So it is a penalty for France. Please, ball don't lie. Please, ball don't lie. Please, ball don't lie. Please, ball don't lie. Please, Yassine. Please. Please. Please, ball don't lie. 65 for 79 all comps on penalties for Mbappe. Scored against Paraguay. Round of 32. 26th minute. 0-0. Please, ball don't lie. Please, please, please. Ball don't lie. 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 Come on, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Come on. Mbappe to take. Teo, 27th minute. How long is this freaking thing going to take? VAR check over. It is a penalty. Mbappe to take. Here it is. Stutter step, shot, save! Let's go! Ball don't lie! Ball don't lie! Fuck you, FIFA! Ball don't lie! Suck on that! Ball don't lie! Ball don't lie! Let's go, Bono! Ball don't lie! Fuck you, egghead. Fuck you, Infantino, you egghead piece of shit. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. It's 0-0. Ball don't lie. Water break. Well, if they're Moroccan, they're good. If they're an American guy with chocolate wrists, they're not. So, if it's a Moroccan Bono, he's good. If it's an American guy with chocolate wrists, no. No. And a destroyed brain because the freaking coach has destroyed his mental state, which, I mean, I won't blame him for that. But If they're a Montreal-born Moroccan man, they are a good Bono. If they're an American-born man with chocolate wrists and a broken brain because of our coaching staff, which I mean I won't put on him, no, there's a difference. That's just the rule of thumb, though. That's just the rule of thumb, though. Just the rule of thumb, though. Thoughts on Morocco so far? They're getting pressed to hell. Well, I mean, Mbappe probably. Like, it's always a really good player. It's Mbappe or Haaland. Well, Haaland doesn't. Well, possibly could be. I don't know if people would do that to Haaland, though. I'm not sure. Probably Mbappe. Ref delaying the pen was peak mind games. Giving me Canadian vibes. I mean, yeah, France has pressed him to hell and back. This is not going to end well. Now you know how we feel, Morocco. Well, I guess you kind of knew how we felt. Either way. No, I guess if they dominated the first half and then lost by just blowing the second half, then they would know how we felt. This is exactly what happened against Canada, just against a better offensive team. Somehow, though, France hasn't scored yet. Huh. You know, that makes me feel a lot better, actually. You know, that makes me feel a lot better. You know, makes me feel a lot better. Canada ain't so bad anymore, aren't they? They ain't so bad anymore, aren't they? We pinned them back in their own end, and we couldn't score, and France has done the same. And we didn't even get a penalty over the first half. So you know what? I'm not even complaining. I'm not even complaining. Canada had a better World Cup than the U.S. end of. Honestly, I agree. At least we didn't get embarrassed after we tried to cheat. Well, we didn't try to cheat at all, but you know what I mean. But the U.S. had a good World Cup, and then they tried to cheat the system, and then they got bodied for cheating the system. Because everything Trump touches, finish the sentence. We did it fairly. We played a team who was better than us, and in the end, we just couldn't hang by the time the game was over. But we made a lot of history. So, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. That ending really ruined the U.S.'s World Cup. That went wide. Goal kick. It was a good World Cup until they ruined the vibes. They ruined their own vibes. I'd say Canada, then Mexico, then the USA when it comes to best World Cup out of the three hosts. Because Mexico at least went down fighting. They should have won, but they went down fighting. USA completely crumbled against Belgium. Mexico went down fighting at least. They should have won, but they went down fighting, in my opinion. And if Pochettino leaves the USA, I'm going to be honest, I think Canada might be in the best position to be the top team in CONCACAF. Playing forward. Oh. Playing forward, France. Get the ball back. Buati, come on. Why? Go forward. Stop letting them press you to hell and back. Buati, what are you doing? Stop the spinning. Just pass the ball. Stop spinning. They're really going to piss me off, aren't they? I thought this was rigged for Argentina. I mean, it being rigged for Argentina probably should be weren't the refs supposed to help Morocco? No, because for some reason Infantino wants a rematch of France-Argentina, which that just means Argentina is going to get murdered. Like, I mean, I guess the sequel, they better lose the sequel, but I don't know if you want Argentina to get murdered in the sequel. Like, that's not a good sequel. A good sequel is a good sequel. Everyone was saying France was going to get robbed. I thought that was possible. I thought it was 50-50. I thought it was either France was going to get robbed or Morocco was going to get robbed. It looks like Morocco's going to get robbed. Go forward. Good job. Una plays it in, but nobody's there. Brahim, I can't really get mad. They're trying to get the ball forward. Dillon plays it backwards. I just think France versus Argentina, again, will be kind of boring. It'll be boring when it's 4-0 France in the first 30 minutes. This Argentina team is freaking... They play France, they're getting murdered. Shot. Saved by Bono. Oh, my word. Corner for France. Doué takes the shot. Bono makes the save, and it rolls wide. Jesus H, man. Wow. If Morocco wins this on penalties, are you doing all the CONCACAF Nations League matches? I'll be doing CONCACAF Nations League matches this fall. But because Canada will probably be playing friendlies, I'll have to account that in my schedule. Besides, there's so many Nations League matches, I couldn't do them all even if I wanted to. But there will be 2 or 3 Nations League games a day when Canada's not playing, called by Bono, during the fall. And then, of course, you have the quarterfinals, which I think I'll do. I'll try to do all the knockout games. We'll see how that plays out and how the timings play out. That's a free kick for Morocco. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? 36 minute. Canada winning the Gold Cup next year. They better. Let me see if they keep Pochettino. Let me see if the USA keeps Pochettino. Let's see what happens there before I say anything. Wadi is just too young for a game like this. It's showing. Yeah, I'd say they should put in Amrabat. It may not work, but you know what? I hope your nation wins the Nations League. You can beat us again, even though I'm reluctant to do so. Don't worry, we'll beat Mexico instead. Don't worry, we'll beat Mexico instead. Well, no, we'd still have to probably... Well, who knows? Maybe we'll get the first seed and have to go through Panama and actually beat Panama, and then you lose to Mexico. And then we beat Mexico. You'll have to lose somewhere, but I don't know. Would you rather lose to Canada or lose to Mexico? Or would you rather us go through you and then beat Mexico in the final? Free kick for France, because of course. This referee's about to make me rip my hair out. You know what? At this point, I don't care. Give me Amrabat. I mean, Buwadi's a good player, but he ain't got it tonight. Give me Amrabat. Amrabat, I can't even... It's going to be mean. I don't want to label it as a stinker and hook for Buwadi, but he needs to be hooked at the half. Yeah, but if Pochettino ain't your manager, that ain't happening again. But by the time the Gold Cup starts next year, guess who will be healthy again? Ishmael Kone and Marcelo Flores. As I said on Ryan LFC's stream last night, if Ishmael Kone and Marcelo Flores are healthy, this Canada team's way different. Hell, David's problems sort of fade away if they start. Because I think, again, David's better with balls to the center or played into him instead of crosses. Flores can play those balls into Jonathan David from the center. And Davis will probably have a fresh injury problem. He doesn't even play Gold Cups anyway. So, but either way, as long as we have Marcelo Flores and Kone, I ain't even complaining. And when we lost Kone can play those balls to the center into Jonathan David. But once he got hurt, we lost that completely. Plus, with Flores, we'll have a 3-man midfield. Exactly. So, as long as we have Marcelo Flores, I'm kind of interested to see how that turns out. I really do. I think we would have beaten I think we would have been where Switzerland is. Had we had Marcelo Flores and Kone, had Marcelo not blown his knee out in the Champions Cup final, and had Kone not got his leg broken, or had one of those things not happened, even if one of those things hadn't happened, I still think we beat Switzerland. I don't think we lose that game the way we did, or at least we get the point that we need to win the group. Had we had one of those guys or both of those guys. If we have both of those guys, we win that game. If we have one of them, we at least draw that game. And we're playing Algeria instead of South Africa. We're playing Switzerland instead of, or we're playing Colombia instead of Morocco. And I think we get through that Colombia team. So I think those injuries really, we could have been quarterfinalists. If those injuries don't happen or one of them don't happen, we're quarterfinalists. Because I think having a guy like Kone and having a guy like Flores kind of fixes our finishing problems a little bit. Because, again, I don't think David is as good. I don't think Jonathan David is as good getting crosses in and playing off of crosses. He needs the ball played to him from into his feet. He needs the ball played into his feet from a vertical angle, so to speak. He needs the ball played into his feet. So, in my opinion. Fair enough, but I don't even know Poch still be your manager. He might not even stay. So if he doesn't stay, then you're in the creek without the paddle. 41st minute. 41st minute, 0-0. So again, you know, I'm happy Roberto Martinez is out of Portugal. He's a garbage manager, man. Like, Roberto Martinez is a garbage manager. I am so, like, I don't know how he keeps failing upwards. Like, I mean, I kind of hope that the USA hires. You think Marsh goes back? No. Jesse Marsh said straight up he's never coaching the USMNT, and I believe him. I don't think he's lying. I think he's serious. I think whatever the hell went down that led him to coach Canada, and when they passed him over for Berhalter, I legitimately think he's done with them. I think he's being truthful. I don't think he's ever coaching the USMNT. I believe him. Maybe you don't, but I do. I believe Jesse. He ain't ever coaching the USMNT. He doesn't want to do it. That bridge was burnt when they passed him over for Berhalter 2.0. Thank God that bridge was burnt. So I don't think he's going. If Poch leaves, I don't think he's going. Exactly. I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's lying. So trust me, I know Jesse Marsh's language. Okay? If there's anybody who knows who he isn't lying, it's me. Man stole my whole flow, word for word, bar for bar. I know he ain't lying. Why do people want to bring Marsh into this? Let the grudges go already. Well, they ask, just like they keep asking Jesse. You know, he ain't going. 43rd minute. So either way, Buwadi, oh my God. Yeah, no, I need Amrabat in this game expeditiously. Jesus Christ. Kouadio Kone is absolutely dominating Buwadi. Buwadi is getting bodied. Oh. I need Tomodachi. No, we ain't going to do that. No, Buwadi don't deserve that, but he is having a stinker. I need Tomodachi live slander on Buwadi stat if Morocco loses this game. I'm kidding. That's mean. He doesn't deserve it. He's had a really good tournament, but this game has been hell. This game's been hell for him. Really. Remember, I don't know if anybody's seen this, but somebody made Tomodachi live slander on Şengün after the Lakers series, and that shit was hilarious. I'm not built for ball. I'm built like Sohor. 45th minute. That was hilarious. Oh, Griezmann's there. Dude went to Boston to see his team play. He's probably got private jets. Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? Hakimi. Dictator Mbappe missed a penalty. The dictator is dead. They'll string up the dictator like they strung up Mussolini from his feet in the town square. The dictator is gone. When Morocco wins, they're going to win with it. They don't have no trophies. Oh. Mussolini. Whatever. That might have been the one. That might have been the one. 45th minute. That might not have. Oh, don't do this to me. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. That was a dictator joke completely, by the way. To be completely clear, that was a dictator joke. That's the way I was making that joke, by the way. That's all that was. That was a joke about the fact he's a dictator. That's all that was, by the way. If anybody wants to go there, that was a dictator joke, straight up. That's all that was. 0-0. From way downtown from Dina. Just to clear that up, because, yeah. Yeah, I can see where that would be. Yeah. I know you think it was funny. I'm saying, how's the match? 0-0 draw, but France is running Morocco ragged. They're running Morocco ragged. Completely and utterly. I'm surprised it's still 0-0. Oh, come on. They're just begging for fouls at this point. It's understandable. France is just too good to be mad at and be hard to beat. 48th minute. Mbappe missed a pen. That never was one. Exactly. Ball doesn't lie. But jersey pulling is no place in football. I don't know why it's normal now. Because when you get beaten, you're going to pull somebody's jersey. 0-0 at half's a small win, rooting for Morocco. It should have been a pen. Shouldn't speak too soon. Well, but yeah, I mean, I'm glad y'all found, I guess some of y'all found the joke funny. I can see where that would get taken. I can see where it would get taken the wrong way, though. Once I said, I'm like, oh, wait. That might get taken. I was like, somebody might take that the wrong way. I was like, oh, wait. Ew. I was like, oh. Handball, that should be a free kick. But either way. What's your favorite year of Smosh? 2011, 2012. Free kick for Morocco. Yeah, well, at least they got one off a handball. 49 plus 5, or 45 plus 5. Free kick. Why? Oh, come on. Hakimi puts it wide. Yep. 50th halftime, it's 0-0. We will take it. We will take it. Nil. Horrendous free kick. Please let Brahim take it next time. Yeah. What happened to Hakimi? I don't know. Maybe the battle in the Falkland Islands the next round. Well, I mean, I guess we're going to make a Mussolini joke. I need to make a Jeremy Clarkson joke next round, should I? Okay. Might as well double down at this point. If I'm going to make a Mussolini joke, I might as well make a Jeremy Clarkson joke next round. I might as well double down. Well, that's nowhere near, but it was just a Mussolini joke. It was a Mussolini joke. It was a Mussolini joke, not a freaking... wasn't really my favorite, but either way. There's a difference. It was a Mussolini joke. There's a difference. Hakimi literally missed a penalty against the Netherlands. I'm not that Paraguayan senator. That was just a Mussolini joke. Yeah. Tough. Tough. Not yet, but I want to buy one. Not yet, but I want to buy one. Holland with their home kit, I want to buy one. Bad. I want to buy one bad. I haven't found any either. You think Fanatics would have them, but either way, I haven't found any either. We'll take a short break there, top of the stats, get this one going. But yeah, before we take stats staff, that Paraguayan senator is nuts, by the way. I hate how she was treating Mbappe. I really do. Just to make this completely and utterly clear. That Paraguayan senator is nuts. Mbappe doesn't deserve the shit he's getting from that senator. That is nuts. That is absolutely horrible what that Paraguayan senator is saying about him. It's bad, man. Like, that Paraguayan senator is racially abusing him, just vocally abusing him, saying she's gonna get him arrested because she got Ronaldinho, or the country got Ronaldinho arrested. It's crazy, man. I've never seen something so crazy, man. I've never seen something so violent ever. You know, I've never seen that. So I hate that for Kylian, because Kylian's a good guy. Well, as a man, he seems like a good guy. He might be a football dictator, but he does seem like a good guy. I think Kylian's a good man. I really do. And he doesn't deserve getting what he's getting thrown at him by that Paraguayan senator just because. And he had a very diplomatic answer to the first message, and I gotta respect that. He could have been angry, and honestly, I don't blame him if he was. I don't blame him if he was. He should have been pissed. You know, and he should have been pissed. And I bet he was, but at least he was being. Sanabria would be a good competition for Kevin Kelsey. I agree. But again, it sucks to see Mbappe getting the treatment he's getting from a sore loser, jackass Paraguayan senator who wants to treat him like shit because, well, you know, it sucks. So that's. I never seen something so crazy. I never seen something so crazy at all. At all. It sucks, man. uh, so with that being said, we'll take a short break, talk about the stats of the half. Nil-nil at the half. '45th minute. We'll take a short break. 0-0 at the half. We'll be back. We're back for the stats of the half. Hit the like buttons. Get us one going. Probably busy. Well, it is friendly. But either way, I don't know how busy, but it should be somewhat busy. It's a rare opportunity to see Toronto play there. 49% possession to 51% possession. 13 shots to 1. 3 shots on goal to 0. We got 236 accurate passes to 235. 90% pass accuracy to 86. 3 corners to 1. 13 shots to 1. 5 shots on goal to 1. 3 shots on goal to 0. 263 pass to 274. 90% pass accuracy to 86% pass accuracy. 9 throws to 5. 0 offside to 0. 0 yellow cards, 0. 0 red cards, 0. 6 fouls to 6. 0-0 at the half. France is running Morocco ragged. They are, straight up. I mean, France is running Morocco ragged. It's a wonder it's not 1-0. Bad penalty miss, or a good save by Bono. I can't even say it's a bad miss, per se, you know. But either way, I mean, let's see what the second half's like for Morocco. I mean, they got to be better, right? They have to be better. They have to be better, in my opinion. Well, we got 45 more minutes to go. Let's see how this game goes. First quarterfinal almost over. $45 more minutes. Let's see how this goes. Can Morocco win, or will they hold on for dear life? Will they keep holding on for dear life? Can they steal one? We're going to find out. Very interested to see where this goes. This is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough one. Most goals and assists from substitutes at the World Cup, Belgium with 9 this year. Wolff. Didn't expect, well, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, I don't want to go outside this summer. West Nile virus and mosquitoes are, oh, fuck, around me. Not good. Well, if I go outside, I'm cooked. And here comes, well, good thing the World Cup's the World Cup. Morocco's going to come out for the second half. Good thing the World Cup's this summer. I haven't had to go outside at night at all. How long do I have to wait to make sure the mosquitoes don't get my ass? I'm not sure. Second half, here we go. Here we go, second half. Oh, they're boarding the windows in Paris. Oh my God. I can't say I'm really for a quarterfinal of the World Cup, you're boarding the windows. Well, if they lose. Good point. Oh, okay. This is good news for the Raptors. So based on some preliminary convos, NBA wants an investigation complete before the deal closes to avoid unintended consequences. The small chance that Kawhi's contract gets voided. Barring that, the deal will close as agreed. Hope his issue will be resolved by the Board of Governors meeting on Tuesday. And here comes the second half. Playing forward, Morocco. Oh, bad giveaway, but they get the ball back. Well, I did say if Morocco was going to win, it would be a penalty shootout. Playing forward. France is still pressing like hell. At some point, they got to get tired, right? At some point, they have to get tired. Go, go, go. This is the one. Come on. Good pass. This is the one. Chipped over. Headed away. Talby. Well, at least they got. Damn it, they didn't exactly do what they needed to do there. Una still loses the ball. Still has it, actually. Top of the box. Shot blocked away. Well, they got close. Damn good break. Not exactly anything else. 48th minute. That was an awful end. They had the break. He should have just kept running. Like, straight down the middle. He should have just kept running and shot it. I swear. Too many passes. He runs and keeps running. I think that's a goal. All he had to do was keep running and then shoot it. I don't think he was going to get caught. I think the pass was a bad decision. Should have just taken the shot, exactly. Or the third rule of World Cup Fight Club, go to the net! Over the top. It's out for a corner. Oh, teams from England want Quinones. Oh, no, it's just a friendly against... Oh, okay, no, it's just England wants a friendly against Mexico at Wembley. Oh, goal kick for Bono. First rule of FIFA World Cup Fight Club. If you're a goalie, tend to goal. 2, if you're... Don't blow a 2-0 lead in 13 minutes. Third, go to the net. That's rule number 3. There's your 3 rules of FIFA World Cup Fight Club. No, we do talk about this Fight Club. Unlike the others, we do talk about this Fight Club. El Canoes plays forward. Good switch. Talby loses it. Don't dive in the box like Salah. Well, that never really turned out to be anything, so we'll live with that. We'll live with that. We'll live with that one. 49th minute. Claudio Kone is down. Playing forward. Playing forward. Playing forward, Morocco, corner. They take it short. Playing forward, 0-0 still. Oh, it is the second half. Almost. Perfect. Boom. All right. Good fix. 52nd minute. But 52nd minute, 0-0. Feel like Morocco's just wasting opportunities. Yeah, I've seen this before. 13 shots to 2. Morocco's been a little bit better in this half, though. They've weathered the pressure. It's not like France are shockingly being better, but seems like Morocco's weathering the pressure better in this half to a certain extent. I didn't say it was great, but they're definitely not getting ran roughshod on like they did the first half. Playing forward. Talby still running. Keeps it in. That's out for a Moroccan throw. I mean, if you think about it, they are kind of looking a little bit better in this half, as in they're not getting ran as hard as they did in the first half. Is France not getting tired yet, but I'm sure at some point they will get tired, and then this might be a penalty shootout, boys. This might be a penalty shootout, boys. Playing. But either way, 54th minute. Kawhi trade, the expectation around all sides, this deal will end up happening at the end of the day, as in it will happen, not today. Shot, saved by Bono. Oof. He took that at a bad angle, but he got it anyway. Fifty-fifth minute. What a chance. Plays through, over the bar! Mbappe puts it over. What a miss. Oh, no. Well, who knows? Maybe the French will get mad at him, too, if this game goes that way. Then again, yeah. No, it wasn't. Well, yeah, for his sake, it wasn't. Well, I guess that does. Either way, whatever. Well, didn't Mussolini's people get mad at him? Weren't they the ones that had him paraded? I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. So I guess the Mussolini joke would be more fitting if the French were pissed at him, I guess. Offside anyway. Oh, there you go. He knew. Actually, yeah, weren't the Italians the one who did that? Yeah, they were. Okay. I guess that makes more sense then. I guess the French being pissed would make the Mussolini joke make more sense then. 57th minute. Playing forward. Good step. Still France. Is it a corner? Goal kick. All right. Yeah, I think Morocco's doing a little bit better with the French press. That sounds like a coffee statement. I think they're doing a little bit better with the French press, but they're still not the better side. But, I mean, I'm not surprised. They've been getting lucky. Fair enough. 58th minute. Then again, the French know well about how to be pissed at their leaders, don't they? If this does go that way. The French are well known for being pissed at their leaders. Then I guess it wouldn't be that. It'd be a guillotine, yeah? Then again, if it was the French, yeah, it would just be a guillotine instead, wouldn't it? Either way, it'd just be a guillotine instead, wouldn't it? Let them eat cake. See, they're just historical jokes. That's all they are. That's all that was. I think all Europe's known for being pissed off at their leaders. Yeah, but I mean, the French Revolution, though, is one of the biggest known ones of those. See, I was making historian jokes. There's a difference. Oh, my. Bad giveaway. Goal for Mbappe. Cleared away. Of course. Headed on. Mbappe has the ball. Shot! Oh, my! What a goal. Yeah, that was coming. 1-0 for Mbappe. He wasn't going to miss every one of them. 59th minute. 1-0. What a shot. I'm not even... It was a good goal, to be fair. I don't know what the Moroccan players are complaining about. He scored the hardest chance. It's not over yet. Probably is over, but it's not over yet. Can Morocco find an answer? Will France let them try to chase the game? What a shot, though. Oof. What a shot. Looks like Morocco won a VAR review. For what? What a curler. I don't know if they'll get it. 60th minute. Goal stands. Yeah, I figured as much. 1-0 for France. Yeah, France is winning the World Cup. Handball in the build-up is what I'm hearing. Goal stands. Mbappe gets the goal. Can Morocco find an answer? Yep, they shouldn't have missed their chances. Rahimi and Amrabat coming on. Now you put on Amrabat. All right. Now you put on Amrabat. Sure. And it is for Buwadi. Now you do it. Okay. Now you do it. $62 minutes. 1-0. They're going to shoehorn, force Argentina to the final. And then Argentina gets murdered by France. Mbappe tied with Messi on the golden boot. 62nd minute. 8 goals each. Messi, of course, will play later on Saturday. So Messi could take the lead back there. Mbappe on his ass. Playing forward. 62nd minute. Well, I did say 1-1 and Morocco wins on penalties. I did say that. That was my prediction. It's kind of lining up exactly how I expected it to line up. Free kick for France. Yeah, okay, that one's a free kick. That one's a free kick. 62nd minute. Can't even complain. Playing forward, France. 17 to 20 FIFA World Cup goals scored after halftime for Mbappe. He's a second half player. France played the cleanest, most technical game against Argentina, so there's no shenanigans. 8-8-7-6-4, and these are all players that are still in on the top 5 of the gold table. $20 goals at World Cups for Mbappe. Playing forward. Messi is 1 ahead of Mbappe on FIFA World Cup goals all time. Which is interesting for sure. It's crazy, you know? That's out for a throw-in. Dembele goal, 2-0. Playing forward. Going forward still. Dembele, 2-0. And that's game. Now that's game. Ousmane Dembele. Where was the people calling me crazy for saying Morocco could win this game? Come on, it's time. Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me I'm crazy. Especially on the other stream. Tell me I'm crazy. 2-0 for Dembele. Damn good run. Amrabat sub was terrible. It was a blessing Canada didn't beat Morocco. Yeah, we would have been murdered even worse. Morocco wasted everything. It's over unless there's a remontada. There's not. There's not going to be. I thought 1-0 was gettable. I thought Morocco was able to get 1 back. They're not getting 2 back. Why can't we have nice things? You're nuts. I mean, you're not wrong. He's fast walking. You're nuts. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The rest are having field day. They can't even call shenanigans. Shenanigans? If Argentina can do it to Egypt. Yeah, but France is better than that. France hadn't had any weaknesses this whole tournament. If I hear shenanigans one, I will pistol whip the next person who says shenanigans. Hey, Farva, what's that restaurant you like with the mozzarella sticks and all the goofy shit on the walls? You mean shenanigans? Ooh! Put those away! Ooh. It's okay to dream. I just want to see Morocco win. Ooh. Water break, 68th minute. Nobody watched Super Troopers. Really. Y'all have no taste. Y'all have no taste. Seems Morocco will lose 3-0 just like they beat Canada 3-0. I mean, I don't want France I've accepted France is going to win this World Cup. I don't want to see them win it. I definitely don't want to see England win it. So my luck, the final's going to be England-France. My luck, the final's going to be England versus France. Because I don't want either of them to win. I'd rather have the Meteor. And the good news is the final's in New Jersey at the Dreadlands. So if there is a Meteor, it's a win-win-win-win for me. France or England can't win the World Cup. The Jets won't be playing anymore, and the Giants won't be playing anymore. It's a win-win-win-win for me. If there is a Meteor, but there won't be a Meteor. But there won't be a Meteor. So, you know, well, actually, I don't know. Paris likes to become Vancouver after wins, but they would still riot after a loss. I don't know. I know when Vancouver loses a big final, they love to burn their city down, but that's after a loss. That's after a loss. It's rioting time. When it's France, it doesn't matter if it's a win or loss. It's rioting time. Like, no, you don't get the point. Vancouver doesn't riot. If you're going to riot, do it after a loss. Do it after a loss. Riot after a loss. Not a win. How do you got this wrong? And they were boarding up places in Paris already. So, yeah, there probably is going to be a riot. But, it's rioting time. I mean, I'm happy if Spain wins the World Cup. Don't mind that at all. I want Norway to win this damn thing. At this point, if Morocco's out, I want it to be Norway. I want it to be Norway. That would be awesome. I would love that. I would love that. Belgium would be an awesome winner, too. Kawadi Okone for Zaire Emery. Yeah, freaking 8 years later after I said they were going to do the damn thing, when I finally lost all hope in them, they actually win the fucker. Roberto Martinez, you are a football terrorist. I believed in you 8 years ago. I believed in you 8 years ago. I said you'd win the World Cup, and you did make the third place game and won the third place game, so I wasn't that far off. But now that I don't believe in you anymore, now you win the World Cup because Rudy Garcia is a better manager than you with old-ass players that don't have it anymore. You are a football terrorist, Roberto, and I thought Fernando Sanchez was a bad manager, and I thought he was a football terrorist. But Roberto Martinez, you take it to a whole nother level. You are worse than Fernando Sanchez. You are worse than Fernando Sanchez. You are worse. 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 You wasted Cristiano's last World Cup. And, well, no. Last Euros, he was there at the Euros too. Amrabat might get subbed back off. You know what? I'm surprised. You know what? I thought Buwadi had it bad. You know what? I was wrong about the Amrabat sub. He is old as shit. He is old as shit. Truth. They just have a cool Viking row. Fair enough. Roo! 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 Oh. Well, shit, I forgot about the 2-0. Oh, my God, I kept forgetting. Jesus Christ, I'm not on it today. 2-0. Boom. I am not on it today. I mean, I think the trade's going through. Kawhi might get suspended for like 15, 20 games. But you know what? We were going to load manage him for 15, 20 games anyway. So you know what? You just played yourself, NBA. As long as the Clippers are the one getting the fine and getting the draft picks taken and all we have to worry about is suspension, which that's what it sounds like. The trade will be completed and the Board of Governors will give out the punishment by Tuesday. You know what? I can't even complain. Fuck the Clippers, but I can't even complain. I think Kawhi will still be a Raptor. Dos cero. Is it confirmed? Not yet, but I'm just guessing it'll be about a 15, 20 game suspension. Ball crossed in. Kawhi will be suspended. Well, yeah, if he gets suspended, it's unpaid. I would assume. But I don't think his contract's going to be voided. Yes. Yassine coming on for Salah Adin. Playing forward, 73rd minute. Miami Heat trying to build the 2012 roster again. But Chris Bosh is retired and Dwayne Wade's retired. What are we doing? Playing forward. Like, how's that going to work? 75th minute. We'll review this game once it's over, and I'll be back after the review over for tomorrow's game. I don't get it. Huh. '48th, 45th minute. 45th minute. '75th minute. Infantino in the crowd with a cap on to hide his bald head. Bro! But bro! What did you do? Honestly, I couldn't do that. I'd love the attention. Honestly, I wouldn't do that. I love the attention. So, you can do what you want, but I'd love the attention. So, Mbappe's down. I need the buffs to my ego. So, you know. Giannis and LeBron. Well, who's going to play the Dwayne Wade role? That's my question. Do they even have a point guard? Doesn't sound annoying to me. Doesn't sound annoying to me. But, okay. Mbappe's coming off in the 77th minute. Doesn't sound annoying to me. But maybe it actually is annoying. I don't know. Sounds like a fun time. Sounds like a fun time. Doué and Mbappe are off for Barcola and Mateta. Okay, fair enough. Tim Hardaway Jr. Well, of course they are. That's exactly what happens. Well, the U.S. and Canada, at least. 77th minute. I don't know if there'll be any Mexico games at the Gold Cup, but I would hope Mexico's groups played in Mexico, at least. What's the worst that could happen? Down for a Canadian Gold Cup. You'll get 2 games in Toronto and be happy about it. It's the most bilingual arguments ever. '78th minute. Playing forward. Here comes France for the 3rd, maybe. Cleared away. Morocco's got to get one with horrible ticket prices. Just like the World Cup with horrible ticket prices. I mean... '79th minute. Lamau. Ball crossed in, blocked away. Rahimi. Damn it. Loses the ball. Cross in. Out. CM Punk's going to have a lengthy WWE Championship reign, most of which taking place on SmackDown. Okay, good. '80th minute. I think Canada would have given France a tougher match. What? No. Not with our injuries, no. Shot picked up. Blocked. Morocco, that's out. 80th minute. Goes down. Corner. Brought down, cleared away. Morocco gets back on the ball. Playing forward, Morocco. If they get one back late, this might be different. Free kick for Morocco. Hakimi's down. This game's over. This game's over, isn't it? Probably, but you know. Playing forward. Una! Saved! Damn it! Ah, damn. That was the chance. Good shot by Una, but Magnan does better with it than Crepeau did with it. Kind of a similar type of free kick as the Canada one, though. I can't believe the frickin' Ducks frickin' matched the offer sheet, by the way. That was crazy. Magnan gets the armband. You know, I can't believe the Ducks actually matched the offer sheet for Carlson. That's crazy. They're nuts. 84th minute. Ball crossed in off the corner. Header. Side netting. Team Canada basketball versus Argentina basketball in Quebec City on August 31st. That sounds like a good game. Well, it is basketball, though. 84th minute. That does sound like a good game, though. Talby off for Spy. We'll review this game once it's over. We'll be back for... That's pretty cool. That is a cool All-Star Game hat. Nice. I might have to pick that one up. Wait, they used the freaking All-Star Star outlets again? No, they didn't. They're just gold eyelets. But that's a cool hat. Playing forward. Save, Banyan, 85th minute. It ain't been many times. It's Canada's fault they injured Sabari. Yeah, blame Canada. Should we blame the government or blame society or blame the images on TV? No, blame Canada. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Whatever helps you sleep at night. It's not like we injured him like the Qatar guy injured Kone. He just got injured in the Canada game because he was overworked. But yeah, if you want to blame us, if it helps you sleep at night. Koundé off. Versus for Malo Gusto. Anybody would have ghosted. Like, are we really serious? Playing forward. Anybody would have ghosted. Everybody ghosted. Okay, now that's annoying, huh? Okay, now that's annoying. That is annoying. 87th minute. Shot saved. Oh, no. 88th minute. Don't tell me this is... Disbanding a federal weather radar research group will hamper tornado warning ability in Canada, experts say. Oh, my God. What are we doing? What are we doing? That sucks, man. That sucks for Canada. 88th minute. I mean, they've been outplayed. I won't say they've been pathetic, but they've been outplayed. You know, I mean, they just got outplayed by the better team of the two. Just like they outplayed Canada. They got ran ragged by the team who's better than them. And France really turned up the heat in this game. So Estadio Azul, Cruz Azul have their home games at Estadio Azul. So I won't say they've been pathetic, but they've definitely not had it today. Substitution? No, this is the frickin' time. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Playing forward. .91 minutes of 96, and Morocco were eliminated. Playing forward. Goes Rahimi, plays it. Header. Playing forward. France is just really good. I can't say Morocco's been really bad. I'll just say France has been really good. And the fact that Morocco held on for an hour, pretty much all you could ask for, in my opinion. France is going to win the World Cup, though. There's no way they lose either of their next two matches. I know Spain beat them 2 years ago, but Spain aren't as good as they were 2 years ago. France is better than they were 2 years ago. Spain is worse, in my opinion. So it's going to be a lot tougher for Lightning to strike twice. Playing forward. So, I mean, it is what it is. Ooh. 93rd minute. Look at this. Morocco already has enough votes within FIFA to take hosting rights from the 2030 World Cup final away from Spain. Morocco could very likely host the 2030 World Cup final. Playing forward. Turn saved. Saved. 94th minute. What a heartbreaker for Morocco. They do finish one worse. Well, I guess multiple worse, but one round worse France didn't cheat. No. If they scored the penalty and won that way, yeah, sure. But over the bar, 94th minute. Cleanest match so far. Except for the penalty. Luckily, they missed it. But at least the penalty was missed, you know? '95th minute. '95th minute. Yep. Or I'm just a jinx. Either or. Let the riots begin. They were happening anyway. They were happening anyway. Or maybe they'll save them for the final. Wait, maybe they'll save them for the final. Wait, maybe they'll save them for the final now, actually. They may not happen. I think if they lost, they definitely would have rioted. But I think they might just save them for the final. You can't riot twice in like a week and a half. We'll save them for the final. Or if they lose in the semifinal. Or, well, no matter what happens in the final, they're rioting. So, Paris or Vancouver, who riots harder? I guess Paris, considering they do it if they win or lose. Over the bar. France to the semifinals. It's full time. France to the semifinals of the World Cup to play Spain or Belgium and murder Spain or Belgium. 2-0. We'll review this game once it's over. And we'll be back tomorrow. So I'll see you within the hour for the review. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Notification on subscribe. Hit that high button to put stuff in the algorithm. Hit that join button to become a member. Send chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share this with the family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along and review of Spain versus Belgium. Saturday, I will see you for a live watch along and review of Norway versus England and a live watch along and review of Argentina, Switzerland. Sunday, it's much more simple after last night. Sunday, I'll be live for the second leg of Forge versus Saint Laurent and reviewing that game. Monday, we'll be live for the MLB Home Run Derby, live RSR. Tuesday, we'll be live for the first semifinal. France versus the winner of Spain or Belgium, live RSR for that game, and live RSR for the MLB All-Star game. Wednesday, we'll be live for the second semifinal of the World Cup, live RSR. Thursday, we'll be live from CF Montreal versus Toronto FC, the 401 Derby and MLS, live RSR. Friday the 17th, we will be reviewing or doing the World Cup final prediction video. Also, I think the Tuesday of the second semifinal, we'll put out the semifinal recap, or the Wednesday of the second semifinal, we'll put out a semifinal recap video as well, so don't forget about that. And, of course, on Sunday, we'll put out quarterfinal recap, semifinal predictions. Can't forget those, but either way. Friday, 17th, World Cup prediction, final prediction video. Saturday the 18th, the third place game, live in RSR. Sunday the 19th, the Formula One Belgian Grand Prix, live RSR. And the World Cup final, live in RSR. So that's what the next week and a half looks like. Less than a week and a half. So I will see you within the hour, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace. See ya.